In this video, I'm going to show you how to sign a pass on your Mac using Apple Pass Signing tool. In order to do this, we need to obtain a certificate from Apple for signing our passes, and we also need to download Apple Pass Signing tool. For the convenience of this tutorial, I have already downloaded the conference pass we have created previously. And I'm going to first show you what's inside this conference.pk pass file. So to extract this file, you need to first rename it to a zip file. You just change the extension to zip instead of pkpass and click on use zip. And then this is a zip file, so you can extract it using any zip extractor. And here you have a conference folder. If you open it, you can see that you have some icons that you used on your pass and some PNG image and a pass.json and a manifest.json and a signature. So to sign a pass on your Mac, you just need these icons and PNG images and the pass.json inside a raw folder. So I'm going to create a new folder here, call it conference.raw, and I'm going to copy these logos and the pass.json and the PNG images into this conference.raw. Okay, so we don't need this conference anymore. And I'm going to use this conference.raw as the raw material for our signing pass tutorial. Now let's take a look at inside this conference.raw material. If we open this pass.json, let me make it larger so you can see what's going on inside it. We can see that there is a pass type identifier in this pass.json. Every pass has three types of identifiers: a pass type identifier, a team identifier, which is here, team identifier, and a serial number. A team identifier is an identifier that your app uses in order to communicate with your passes inside the passbook. And the pass type identifier is something that Apple uses for identifying your pass. So in order to create and sign a pass, you need to register a pass type identifier in the Apple developer website. So now let's go to the Apple developer website and register a pass type identifier and obtain a certificate for signing our passes. Or go to the Apple developer main page. You will probably be prompted to sign into your Apple developer account, but I think I'm already signed in. And then you need to go to the iOS Developer Center. Then, okay, no, I'm not logged in, so I need to log in using my Apple developer account. And then I have access to this iOS provisioning portal. So you need to go to this iOS provisioning portal, and here you can see this pass type IDs. You click on these pass type IDs, and then here you can create a new pass type identifier. Here you can see a list of the pass type identifiers under my account. To create a new pass type ID, I click on this, and here you give a description to this pass, which is not important. You can give anything. I'll call it conference pass. And then in the identifier box, you need to put an identifier which starts with the pass dot, and it also must be globally unique. So I'll go with pass.com.hana.demopass.generic. And the generic means that it's a generic pass. It could be a membership pass, a boarding pass, or a generic pass. I choose a generic pass, and then I click on submit. And here my demo pass type identifier has been created. But to obtain a certificate, I need to configure this pass type identifier. So I click on configure and click on configure again, and I've been prompted to follow these instructions. It says launch keychain access, and then go to the keychain assistance, certificate assistant, and then go to request a certificate from a certificate authority. And here I must enter my email address. And I also wanted to save this certificate to my desktop. So I choose Save to Disk, click on Continue, and choose Desktop and Save. So it saves this certificate signing request on my desktop. I'm done with this and this. And click on Continue. Here I choose that certificate signing request file. And click on Generate. This will generate a certificate for us. My pass certificate has been generated, so I click on Continue. And here is my pass certificate, so I download it again on my desktop. Here it is in my download. I copy it on my desktop, so I have easy access to it. Click on Done, and we're done here. Now if I go to pass type IDs, I can see this pass.com.sap HANA Academy demo pass.generic. This pass certificate is here. Now that we have created our pass certificate file, if we double click on it, this add certificate window shows up that lets us to add this certificate to our keychain. So now if we use the Apple pass signing tool, it will automatically detect our pass certificate. Let's go into the keychain, and here is our pass certificate, the demo pass.generic pass type identifier. Let me close this. The next thing we need to have is the Apple pass signing tool. To get this, again, we need to go to the developer website. And we need to find the WWDC 2012 videos. Here in this page, you can find lots of useful videos, including some introduction to passbook videos. You can also, on the right-hand side, find this WWDC 2012 sample code. If you download this sample code package and go inside it, I've already downloaded it on my desktop. If you open it, go to the iOS and then go to the 301 introducing passbook part 1, which I have copied on my desktop, you can find some sample passes, the raw directories, and the pkpass files, and the sign pass tool. We are going to use this sign pass tool to sign our conference.raw pass. So let me close this window. Now if I double click on this sign pass project and open it in the Xcode, then I press Command R to run this tool. It runs it with no arguments, so it shows us the command, the sign pass command, which takes a pass and signs it. In order to sign a pass, I mean our conference.raw pass, the first thing we should do is to go into pass.json inside the conference pass. Open this pass.json and make sure that the pass type identifier is the same as the pass type identifier in our pass certificate. So the pass type identifier that we just registered was pass.com.sap.hanaacademy.demopass.generate. So I'm going to change this to demopass as well and save it. Now this conference pass is ready to be signed by this pass signing tool. So I am going to right click on this sign pass and show it in Finder. This is the sign pass tool, which is actually located under sign pass products. And I'm going to double click on it so it runs it in the terminal. Here it is, but it runs it with no argument. We need to give it an argument, which is the pass to our pass. In order to do that, I copy the path to this sign pass tool. I open a terminal window and go to that path. And now the only thing I need to do is to type /sign pass and then give the path to the conference.raw folder. I am going to use the absolute path, so there is no problems. I copy it from the file properties, paste it here, users, my user, desktop, and then it's conference.raw. And enter. Oh, sorry, I forgot -p, so I'm going to do the same comment, but I have to have a -p before the pass. So /sign pass -p, then the path to our pass file. It asks for our permission to sign using a key in our keychain, and I click on allow, and it has signed the pass for us. And here is the conference.pkpass that the signing tool has created for us. Now we have created the conference.pkpass. We can double click on it and view it in a pass viewer. Here it is, SAP HANA Academy. So the pass has been successfully assigned. If you open it in your iPhone, you can add it to your Passbook app.